Welcome back to another explainer. Today, we're doing something a little bit different and honestly a lot of fun. We're taking a virtual open house tour to transport you straight to a Mediterranean dream property. If you ever catch yourself scrolling through real estate listings, just daydreaming about sun-drenched balconies and crisp modern interiors, well, you are going to absolutely love this. Let's dive right in and experience a day in the life of Mediterranean coastal living.
But hey, before we step through those front doors, I want you to ask yourself a quick question. What really defines the ultimate coastal getaway for you? Is it just being right next to the water? Is it the architectural style? Or maybe it's how a home perfectly balances private little retreats with spaces made for entertaining. Keep those things in mind. Imagine your absolute perfect escape. Because we're going to explore exactly how this specific property answers that question, blending location, design, and comfort into a seriously aspirational lifestyle.
And this shot right here, this brilliantly illustrates exactly where we're setting our scene today. Just take a look at this stunning aerial vantage point. Here we see the macro location, and wow, it is nothing short of breathtaking. You've got this vibrant, dense coastal city spreading out below, mixed in with these lovely patches of green agricultural space. But let's be real, the true star of the show is that sweeping, endless blue of the Mediterranean Sea meeting the horizon, and framing the whole thing in the background, a beautiful, rolling, mountainous backdrop. This completely captures the essence of coastal proximity. You're not just looking at a home here, you're looking at a foothold in a spectacular geographic landscape. All right, moving into Section 1, striking exterior design. Just notice the sheer architectural presence of this facade. This is definitely not your standard block build. Check out that multi-level layout. It creates these deep shaded balconies, which are, quite frankly, an absolute must for enjoying the outdoors while escaping that direct midday sun. The exterior uses these really beautiful textured stone accents on the lower levels that ground the whole property, while the top floor is crowned with a super unique contemporary curved roofline. And down at street level, you've got a secure wrought iron gated entrance for total privacy and peace of mind. It makes a really bold statement right from the curb. Now, let's swing around the side and see how this translates into practical day-to-day living. Here we have a long paved driveway leading right to secure covered parking. The crucial point to take away here isn't just that there's space for a car, it's that overhead slatted carport. If you know the Mediterranean climate, you know the sun can be absolutely punishing on vehicles, so having a dedicated shaded spot means you get to step into a nice, cool car before heading out for a scenic coastal drive. It's an essential amenity that proves this property was truly built with practical coastal living in mind. Let's head inside. Section 2, the heart of the hull. Notice the effortless flow of the house the second you walk in. On the left, you've got this incredibly bright, airy living room. I mean, the natural light pouring in through those floor-to-ceiling sheer curtains is just phenomenal. Then, over on the right, you see how this space transitions effortlessly right into the dining and kitchen area. This seamless, open-concept floor plan is exactly what modern homeowners are looking for. It basically means whoever is whipping up breakfast in the kitchen is never cut off from the rest of the family or guests lounging in the living space. It's totally designed for connection. Diving a little deeper into the living area, look at the modern finishes really elevating this space. That custom tray ceiling with the warm, recessed perimeter lighting paired with the central modern chandelier, it allows you to completely control the mood of the room. And right there against the wall, we've got a sleek, custom-built entertainment unit. With its contrasting black and white shelving, it gives you a perfectly framed spot for your TV and decor. Imagine unwinding right here after a long day at the beach, ambient lights glowing. It is literally designed for elegant evenings in. Okay, let's step into the kitchen. And wow, this is one sophisticated space. The high-gloss, contrasting black bottom cabinets paired with the cream-colored upper cabinets create this incredibly sharp, tuxedo-style aesthetic. It is so sleek. You can easily picture yourself right here firing up the espresso machine for your morning coffee, right? Notice the modern built-in appliances too. The ovens seamlessly integrated into the cabinetry, a sleek stainless steel range hood, and those beautifully reflective dark countertops. It is a highly functional culinary workspace, but it clearly doesn't compromise a single ounce on style. Just adjacent to a secondary kitchen setup, we find this wonderful, informal dining and lounge space. I absolutely love those stylish industrial pendant lights with the exposed Edison bulbs hanging over the table. They add just the right touch of modern chic to the room. It perfectly demonstrates how the home blends high-end design with comfortable, everyday functionality. This is exactly the kind of space where you'd grab a casual lunch or just sit with your laptop to catch up on a few emails. Moving right along to Section 3, private restful sanctuaries. You know, even the transitions in this home are thoughtfully designed. Take this bright, modern hallway. It isn't just a corridor, it actually acts as a structural guide. Look at that gorgeous custom ceiling illumination. That recessed, glowing rectangular panel literally draws your eye forward, gracefully guiding you away from the lively living areas and straight toward the peaceful bedroom wing. Plus, the pristine white doors and light floor tiles keep the whole space feeling super open, airy, and impeccably clean.
Now, comparing the expansive primary suite on the left with a really comfortable guest room on the right reveals the impressive scale of these sleeping quarters. What's really striking to me here is the massive, built-in mirrored wardrobe in the primary suite. Not only does it provide a staggering amount of storage, which is always a huge plus, but those mirrors reflect all that abundant natural light pouring through the windows. It makes an already large room feel absolutely palatial.
Looking a bit closer at that primary bedroom, notice the unique architectural charm introduced by the sloped ceiling. It gives the room this cozy, customized feel that flat ceilings honestly just can't achieve. But the real luxury here? Those large sliding glass doors leading directly out to a private balcony. Just imagine waking up, sliding those doors wide open, and letting that fresh coastal breeze roll right in before you've even left your room. Incredible. Let's check out the additional bedrooms to see how this builds on the home's family-friendly appeal. These spaces showcase some incredible versatility. Whether you've got a large family that needs multiple permanent bedrooms, or you just love hosting out-of-town guests for extended holidays by the sea, this house accommodates it effortlessly. Each room keeps up that bright, clean aesthetic, featuring large windows and plenty of built-in storage to keep the living spaces completely uncluttered and serene. So, what's the big takeaway from this interior tour? It's really how these essential comfort features all stack up to create a truly livable environment. We've seen the multiple spacious bedrooms and the extensive mirrored storage keeping everything organized. We noted the private balcony access, but perhaps the most vital feature, which we saw mounted on the walls in almost every single room we toured, is the dedicated air conditioning. In a Mediterranean climate, having room-by-room climate control isn't just a luxury, it is an absolute necessity for ultimate comfort. Before we head back outside, we have to step into this fantastic modern bathroom. I immediately want to draw your attention to that stylish, highly unique, wavy tile work in the shower enclosure. It adds this wonderful texture and visual interest to the space, kind of mimicking the waves of the nearby sea. The room also features a really sleek granite vanity countertop, a glass-enclosed shower, and brilliantly tucked right beneath the counter, a washing machine. It is a textbook example of maximizing space without compromising on design. And now for the grand finale, Section 4, your private outdoor oasis. Here it is, the property's ultimate leisure amenity, a pristine private swimming pool. Notice how the space is fully fenced in, offering you complete privacy from the street level while still letting you look up at the surrounding architecture. Just imagine lounging on that pool deck on a warm Mediterranean afternoon, taking a quick dip in that vibrant blue water to cool off. It is literally your own secluded resort right in your backyard, perfectly tying together the entire coastal living experience. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I have to ask you, are you ready to pack your bags? We've walked through those airy, open-concept living spaces, admired the sleek modern kitchen, retreated to the peaceful, climate-controlled bedrooms, and finally stepped out to that private pool oasis. This property absolutely proves that the right design can perfectly capture the magic of coastal living. I really hope this tour sparked your imagination and helped you visualize what a true Mediterranean dream home looks like. Thanks so much for joining me to explore this fascinating property. Keep daydreaming, and I will see you in the next explainer.